Hello, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church in Eugene. My name is Julie, and I use she, her pronouns. Hello to our Zoom friends. We usually have about 40 to 50 people joining in on Zoom. If this is your first time here, a special welcome to you. All the information you need can be found in the handy guide to the Sunday morning worship. If you didn't get one, please wave a hand, and one of our ushers will get one for you. Happy Father's Day to all those who celebrate. We recognize those who have fathered or parented or mentored young children or youth. We acknowledge those who have been lost fathers, who have injured relationships, and those who have wanted to parent and haven't been able to. We see you. Now let's enter our worship time by lighting the chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith.
My name is Soren. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be lighting our chalice today. We light this chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, with words from J.R.R. Tolkien. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. And now let's say together the words of our mission, which affirm our shared purpose. Empowered by love.
My name is Grayson, and today's service was written and directed by our coming-of-age participants. Many different denominations have a ceremony to celebrate the end of childhood. Confirmation, baptism, bar or bat mitzvah, and for UUCE, coming of age. Today's service will touch on how we have grown, what this church has meant to us, and what we want for the younger kids of our congregation. We have worked together over the past 6 months to learn about UU faith, values, and commitments. Today, we will be sharing our credos, which are statements of our faith, as the final project of coming of age.
For our meditation today, we'll be doing a pagan magic trick. This meditation was taught to us by a UU member, Zephyr Burton. For a lot of folks, paganism means magic, but magic is just a tool, and one of a great many ways to express pagan faith. First, we need to practice drawing a star. Just start at the bottom left corner, then go up, then go down the leg, then go up to the arm, across to the other arm, and down to the first leg. This magic trick is about putting energy into the world, and it's special energy. It's your intentional energy. Think of a single word to describe something you would like more of in your world. I want you to close your eyes and use your imagination with me. Take a deep breath and remember you're in a safe place, among friends. Imagine a light, a soft white light, and it's coming out of your chest. It's spilling out of your body, and when you look at it carefully, it spins. Ever so softly, as you breathe in, the light spins quickly, then slows, then spins, then slows. Now look above. Look up into the sky. There's the sun. That great, powerful light, you will notice is the same light that is coming from inside you. It's divine light. Call to the sun and feel its light upon you. Now take a deep breath and notice that light from the sun fills you as you inhale and causes your light to spin. Now reach forward with your fingers and draw a star the way we discussed. Start at the bottom left, then go up to the top, then go down to the other leg, then go up to the left arm, cross to the right arm, and back down to the left foot. When you get there, take a deep breath and say your word. Imagine pushing your star into the universe, pushing your energy and your intention into the universe.
My name is Grayson, and today's reading comes from UU teacher and activist Sophia Lyon-Foz. For so the children come, and so they have been coming. No angels heralded their beginnings, no prophets predict their future courses. No wise men see a star to show where to find the baby that will save humankind. Yet every night a child is born is a holy night. Fathers and mothers, sitting beside their children's cribs, feel glory in the sight of a new life beginning. They ask, where and how will this new life end? Or will it ever end? Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, a time for worshiping.
Good morning. My name is Ryan Doppelmayr. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a middle-sized 42-year-old white woman with very short hair, a blue shirt, and a chalice pendant on. And I am the director of religious exploration here. And I am so proud of these young folks who have been working on the Coming of Age program these last few months. They've been doing a wonderful job, and I've really enjoyed getting to know them better. They're fantastic. And they know that, like Spider-Man, being a part of a Unitarian Universalist community comes with great power and great responsibility. Being a non-creedal faith, we do not dictate the beliefs of our members, but leave it up to each individual to define their specific beliefs. An important part of coming of age is developing a credo. A credo is not a prescription that someone attaches to themselves for their lifetime. It is a mere snapshot of who they are and what their beliefs and values are at this point in their life. We will now invite 5 of our youth to share their credos with the congregation.
Hello, my name is Cecilia. I'm 14 and I use she, her pronouns. A good portion of you probably know me, mostly youth, choir members, and the parents of toddlers, because these are the parts of church I most enjoy participating in. It's not all I participate in, though. I've been a Girl Scout since I was 4, and I have learned so much from the experiences we have had. I have been a karate student since I was 7, and my time at Best Martial Arts Institute has definitely contributed to the person I am today. These communities are such a big part of my life, so much so that I can't imagine my existence without them. I always intended to do this program when I got old enough. From the time I first joined the congregation when I was 3, I sat through the coming of age services, whether it was on my father's lap as a preschooler who was not paying any attention, or as a preteen in the back during my older brother's coming of age. I love to listen to the people talk about their plans and their communities and what they believe in. I believe in the power of plants. In fact, the place I feel most connected to something sacred or holy is in the middle of a largely uninterrupted forest where plants and animals have won the battle between nature and humans' need to conquer everything. I believe in the importance of children for the future of humanity, and I like to think that my time spent in the toddler room and babysitting is time spent helping the children I take care of to find their beliefs and learn about the world. I believe in communities like the ones I find here and at my dojo, karate school. I believe in kindness and the fact that humans aren't inherently bad or evil. I believe in books and music and doing the things that make you happy, whatever that is. Because, as a favorite author said, we should always make time for the things we like. If we don't, we might forget how to be happy. Thank you.
My name is Grayson. I use he, him pronouns. I'm 14 years old, and I've been coming to this church my whole life. When asked to write a credo, I had no idea what to do. I don't think of myself as spiritual, which makes talking about my spirituality difficult. I find importance in connecting with those around me, not some greater being. I don't find it important to be here every week, but I find it important to come when you may not want to. I have spent a lot of time recently wondering why I find this place important. I found that it isn't the building or what is said in it, but instead you, the congregation, that I find sacred. I encourage all of you to think about why you come every Sunday morning.
Hi, I'm Julie Boughton, and for the first 14 years of my life, I attended the UU Church of Birmingham. When I was little, I spent every Sunday going to church, and every Wednesday for the kids' choir practice. When I moved from Alabama to Eugene, I had to leave behind a church I grew up in. So when I think about what church means to me, I think about a couple of things. One being that I really saw my church back home go through it. I've seen families come and go, said goodbye to ministers and staff who needed to step down, and hello to new people who have stepped up. I've seen old traditions and new ones. I've seen renovations and memorials and celebrations and funerals. I've seen the highs and the lows of church attendance, the good and the bad, and the clean and the dirty. Another being that when COVID became a really big deal, church shut down for a while. Services were online and I felt more distant. But it was nice knowing that the place that held many of my firsts was still there. My first potlucks and first friends, first pieces of cake, and first times dressing up. First pageants and holiday services, and first memories. For many of us, church is one of the places you can talk to people that are of different ages than you. I think we've all learned a little bit about one another, whether it's advice to live life to the fullest because it moves fast from someone older, or why care what anyone thinks from a little kid. Gaining new perspectives and respect for others is one of the most valuable things we can have. When answering the question, what is a UU church, I often get a weird look. But can you really blame them? Explaining that your church has no designated doctrine to follow is a huge shock to many. I would say that's the biggest difference between this church and others. Another thing is our size. A lot of churches are big, so crowded that there has to be a morning, midday, and maybe an evening service. While a lot of people are good for a number of reasons, UU churches hold something special, which is a smaller community. You really get to know their faces, people and their faces. Everyone is dedicated to bringing something different to the plate. Side committees are filled with people that have similar interests to one another. You can hear and speak of struggles and enjoyments without being judged, and charity events are born, funded, and supported right here in the sanctuary, all while we invite and welcome others to be a part of what we are so lucky to have found.
Hello, my name is Charlie. You guys are most likely familiar with me. I've been going to this church for my whole life, and at this point it feels like home to me, and I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. I've learned so much going here, and I'm looking forward to learning more. I don't go here as much as I used to, but I still feel connected to this church. But it's hard to talk about my spiritualism when I truly don't understand it yet. And I don't fully understand where I stand on religion, but at heart I feel religious, and I truly feel connected and feel safe at this church. I've seen this church go through a lot. I went to Spirit Jam as a little kid, and then I started going to youth group as a middle schooler, and now coming of age. And I can confidently say that this church has been one of the most influential things in my life, and it has changed who I am for the better. Going into coming of age this year, I was scared and was nervous to write this speech knowing that I would have to share it in front of the whole congregation. But here I am. I can't believe that I'm going into 9th grade this year. It's crazy to think that just 14 years ago, I was a little baby small enough to hold in your hand, and now I'm a big kid sharing my speech in front of the whole congregation. I have so many memories at this church, and I'm truly thankful to all the people who spend their Sundays here with me and all of us. I don't know where I would be now if it weren't for the Unitarian Universalist Church of Eugene to guide me into my teenage years and then my adult years and beyond. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Soren. I use he, him pronouns, and unlike the other members of Coming of Age, I've only been here for a little bit under a year. And while I've been here for a short period of time, unlike much of our elder staff and community, I have come to really appreciate this community, the welcoming feeling that this church gives me every Sunday, young or old, big or small, any race. Before this church, my family went to many others, and none of them fit us the way that this one does. When we got here, we were shocked by how nice everyone is to each other and relaxed they are about beliefs, which helps everyone feel welcome in a time when religion is judged so harshly, and we don't always feel connected and cared about. I'm at a period when I don't have many beliefs, and this community is helping me find one that fits me. And as Porky Pig once said from Looney Tunes, that's all, folks.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rev Jen Young Sun Roo. I'm the minister here. Cecilia, Grayson, Soren, Charlie, Relia, Julie. Congratulations. On behalf of the congregation, I want to give you a final blessing today. Thank you for delivering such a beautiful, beautiful, well-crafted worship service for us. It was meaningful for everyone. So thankful for all of your hard work. And Mel, thank you for all these many months of helping to lead our young ones. So this is one of many threshold moments that you're going to experience in your lives. Threshold moments can be magical and mysterious, and they can be frightening and also exciting. As you move from the familiar to the unfamiliar, from the cozy to the uncomfortable, from childhood to young adulthood, we, your beloved community, want you to know that the choices you make matter. The choices you make matter not only to you, of course, and to your wonderful families, but they matter to us, this congregation, your church family, and your choices will matter in the world. How you choose to use all of your amazing gifts matters, because you will become what you give, right? Remember always that you are capable and powerful, and you are loved beyond measure. If you can, try to remember this, that you will always be able to find your way through hardship. You can. And remember to show up for your life. I think Grayson said that, even when you don't feel like it, right? Participate, sign up, say yes, show up. Because even if you don't feel like it, there may be somebody that sees you that day that really needs to see you. May you always honor and love yourself, for that is the only way that you can truly love your neighbors. Congratulations, everybody.
Gift from our UUC community. We'll be giving each of the coming of age youth a copy of Lifting Our Voices, some readings from UU tradition, and a rainbow chalice keychain. And also on the back table, there are boxes with their names on them with quotes that they have picked out over the last few months. And after the service, I invite you to sign a card or write a note to put in a coming of agers box to show that they are part of our community and we appreciate them.
Today, we won't be extinguishing our chalice quite yet, as we are keeping it lit in community as we continue on with the annual meeting.